Today's story is about a place so unsettling, it's now illegal to visit, Dudleytown, Connecticut. Once a thriving settlement, it's now abandoned, shrouded in mystery, and feared by locals. What happened in Dudleytown? Why did everyone leave? The story begins on a warm summer day in 1906. Dr. William Clark and his wife Harriet were driving through the scenic hills of Litchfield County, Connecticut. Living full-time in New York City, Dr. Clark was a cancer specialist and a professor at Columbia. Their lives were busy and stressful, so they were searching for a peaceful location to build a quiet second home. As they drove through the countryside, they came across a beautiful covered bridge. On the other side, a winding road led up into a thick, dark forest nestled on a hillside. Something about it felt magical, inviting. Curious, they pulled over, left the car behind, and continued on foot. The deeper they walked into the woods, the more enchanted it seemed. The air grew cooler, the canopy above blocked the sunlight, and the sounds of wildlife surrounded them. Birds chirped, brooks babbled, and deer grazed beneath wild apple trees. They saw rose bushes, lilacs, bright yellow bitter tansy flowers. It was a picture-perfect fairy tale. When sunlight finally pierced through the trees, the forest shimmered. The hillside was full of mica, a mineral that sparkles in the light, and, in the background, the distant hoots of owls echoed through the trees. The couple instantly fell in love with the place. Soon after returning to New York, they bought 1,000 acres in that forest, an area called Dark Entry, named for the thick canopy that kept it in perpetual shade. They noticed ruins while exploring, crumbled walls, old foundations, but rather than being disturbed, they saw it as charming history. When Dr. Clark tried to hire local builders to help with construction, every one of them refused. No, one gave a clear reason, but they all declined, no matter how much he offered. Undeterred, he began building the home himself. Over the next few months, he cut down trees, constructed a 2-story cabin, built a water line from a spring, and even created a mossy stone pool near a brook filled with darting trout. By Thanksgiving, the home was complete. That holiday, the couple stayed in their new cabin, relaxed in their pool, and listened to the owls. They believed they had found paradise. From that year forward, every summer and holiday they could manage, they returned to their forest home. But then, in 1918, everything changed. That summer, Dr. Clark was suddenly called back to New York for a medical emergency. Harriet was nervous about staying alone, but he promised to return quickly.